Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome you again to this wonderful podcast. My name is Kasim Mwalimu Adinasi. We discuss topical issues. We discuss headlines, matters that are arising in the country and even the globe, and ensuring that we give them justice that they deserve. We critically analyze and set out, or we put them in the plain language that all of us understand. What are the effects, what are the repercussions, and all that. Now, today being on 10th of February, Jalango, at an interview with one of the radio stations this morning, he hinted at contesting the seat of Nairobi Senate. Nairobi Senate currently is occupied by the Secretary General of ODM. Remember, Jalango is a member of ODM, Edwin Sifuna. Currently, ODM is facing turbulent times. Ever since the demise and the burial of Raila Amolo Odinga, ODM has never been the same. There are two splinter groups, Linda Mwananchi na Linda Ground. These two splinter groups are led by two different leaders. One is led by Oburu Oginga, another one is led by Senator Sifuna. Mark you, there are plans along the corridors of power that Sifuna may be on his way out. How and why? Because he is antagonizing the processes of ODM. Sifuna's exit will also have repercussions. There are people who will also exit with Sifuna. Sifuna is not just a leader. He is someone who understands the politics. He has learned it from the master himself, and he knows which buttons to dial, he knows which calls to make, and he knows which wires to pull. So Sifuna is an asset to ODM. Why? Because he is a ruthless, relentless, and a defiant leader. And that is a typical leadership that is required of someone of his caliber, or someone who intends to scale up into the political ladders of this country. Now, Felix Uduor Jalango, remember, he's a former comedian who put himself in the political arena, and for the first time he won the Langata seat. Jalango has a commendable group of people following him. There are people who just believe Jalango. To them, Jalango is a paragon of virtue. Jalango is an exhibition of that it is all possible. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your background is. Jalango exhibits that all is possible in this country. The seats can be occupied by anyone, so long as they have good intentions, so long as they do the right thing, so long as they go for it. Jalango is a go-getter. Now, Jalango coming up to declare his intentions to go for the Nairobi senatorial seat, citing that even though Sifuna is a good politician, but on the oversight, Sifuna has failed. These are some things that we are hearing them for the first time. On the performance of Sifuna, there are very few leaders who have pointed out on his performance as an elected senator for Nairobi. Does it mean that he has not performed well? I may not judge that. I may not judge that because over times we've seen Sifuna asking tough questions at the Senate, be it to the governor of Nairobi, be it to the governors of other counties. We've seen Sifuna perform his oversight role. But coming of Jalango with the intentions of unseating him in that seat, it is a political statement that is being made to tell Sifuna that you are not untouchable. Your seat can be contested by other people, and there are possibilities that you can also be defeated in that seat. Therefore, what should Sifuna do? With the coming of Jalango, a fairly strong candidate, vis-a-vis Sifuna, if I were Sifuna, this is the time to have a parallel ODM. Register a new party. When you are at the peak, this is the time you're supposed to leave ODM and form another political party. By forming another political party, we are sure that there are a number of leaders who are going to follow him to that particular party. If the Busia rally is anything to go by, then we can say Sifuna has this ability to attract massive crowds, and he can solidify Western Province. For a very long time, the unity of Western Province has, the former Western Province, I mean the former provincial administration, the Western, the unity has been elusive for a very long time. This is the time that Sifuna can capacitate on this, form another party, recruit members of the Western region, and a section of other leaders from other regions. Remember, there are members of ODM even in the Luo Nyanza, where ODM is enjoying political hegemony or political dominance, who are 50-50 in ODM, because we know what happens during the nominations and all that. There are even other leaders who are ready to walk out of ODM particularly right now. A good example is Suba South Member of Parliament, who said he will defend his seat but not on ODM ticket. These are the people that Sifuna should now begin harvesting and ensuring that he consolidates them into a political outfit, and then he packages it. He has a soft spot for the Gen Zs. These are the people, or this is a class of electorates that will propel him towards the other end. That is how I see it, and that is how we think it is. Let us know your comments. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. If you have not subscribed on YouTube, followed us on Facebook, please do so as we continue, at least to encourage us as we continue bringing you this periodic political analysis and headlines that are in our country. Otherwise, thank you very much and have a wonderful day.